90% done. And that is a lot of spine crawlers. He really likes his side of the map. He does not want his opponent to advance because he knows if he can just have all of the bases on his side of the map, and as long as his opponent does not have all of them, he will have an income advantage like he does now. A couple of Zerglings and Balins coming in here. Ooh, very, very nice play there by sAviOR, destroying all of the infantry units. And army size right now 73 to 141 in favor of sAviOR, and sAviOR is going to be coming up in the back, but his SCVs are ready to start surrounding that missile turret at any time to start repairing the income. Actually very, very heavily favored sAviOR, and sAviOR is going to have about double the income. He is getting some Corruptors, maybe getting some Broodlords. Broodlords are very, very useful against siege tanks because they do give off Broodlings, and Broodlings will be next to your enemy's unit, and that will allow them to kill each other with friendly fire. And these mules are coming in with the Zergling. They're trying to take down the Planetary Fortress. The Planetary Fortress is not really going down. The SCV are repairing it pretty effectively. And the Planetary Fortress is still alive. And the Zerg player did lose quite a bit of his army there. And he has managed to successfully hold. This is very, very nice play. But these Corruptors are finally in play. I think they should morph into Broodlords at any moment once he gets the upgrade for the... And these siege tanks are moving back and forth. They can't really decide where to put the siege tanks because the Zerg is so mobile. He's moving all across the map, killing off that SCV. A couple of Marines here coming in, wanting to do some damage to these Zerglings, but they will not be able to 2-1 upgrade. Still against 1-0 upgrade for the air and 0-0 upgrade for the ground. I think the Zerg player, sAviOR, should get maybe 1 or 2 upgrades in terms of armor for his ground unit so he does not die as quickly. And it looks like the 3rd level weapon has finished for the Terran player, and a couple of Marines and a Marauder getting caught out of position there by a medevac. He will drop and lose some of it, but not lose the entire cargo. As we do see 6 Broodlords are coming into play for sAviOR. Army size 132 to 185, almost completely maxed out for the Zerg player, and a drop happens on the side, but these Zerglings are getting a very nice round. But he actually does not lose any units. Very, very nice to play there by the Terran player. He picks up all of his units and does leave. And a scan goes off. We'll see the bad news, the Broodlords, the Infestors, the Sparkle. That was a very, very good scan though. And he has position with these siege tanks, and the siege tanks are shooting friendly structures as the Broodlords are coming in. The siege tanks are unsieging and sieging. Once again, a little bit confusing there. And a couple of these Infestors are grabbing control of the siege tanks, and the siege tanks are now in favor of sAviOR and are now shooting the Planetary Fortress. The Planetary Fortress is still not quite going down at the moment as they're getting massively repaired by SCVs. The HP is going up and down, but the forces of the Terran player is going down quite a bit, 115 to 180, and the Planetary Fortress is still very much alive. Oh man, Planetary Fortresses. A couple of Zerglings and Beetles coming up to the top of the map trying to finish this game. A couple of Infested Terran being spawned by those Infestors, and this one Thor is just spinning around, not really attacking anything. I think a little bit poor AI there. This Planetary Fortress is still alive. And the Infestors are coming and dying, and the Broodlords are doing quite a bit of damage, but the Broodlords only has 1-0 upgrade, whereas the Marines have 3-0 upgrades, and he's actually trying to pick off the Broodlords. Couple of Infestors actually just coming in here with no energy and dying, but I don't think sAviOR cares at this point. He has so many units. Army size 93 to 130 something. Actually, a Terran player is actually holding up pretty well, and I do apologize for the number of actuallys I just actually used. And he's inside 2 bunkers, and these 2 bunkers are holding it for him, but there's a lot of Broodlords and Broodlings coming. And I think this might be ooh, he's actually doing a hero charge with those Marine. Another actually was used, I am sorry. And these Broodlords are falling very, very quickly against the Marines, and the Broodlords are coming here to potentially finish the game. The army size 73 to 114. And I think the Terran player is going to be out of income or out of production very, very soon. Both players still very relatively close to income, even though the Zerg player does have extra bases. And he does finally call GG. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a heck of a defend by the Terran player. If you like what you see, please subscribe. This is GG Your Face. I will be seeing you at the next game.